Yo, got a question for you today. What would you do if you knew it was impossible to fail? Like, if you knew it was impossible to fail, what would you do, right? Not if it was unlikely for you to fail, not if it was a little difficult for you to fail. If it was actually impossible for you to fail, what would you do? Because that's the question I've been sitting with today. I think it exposes something that's been controlling most of our lives a lot more than we even realize. I don't think most people are afraid of hard work. A lot of guys around me work hard. I work hard. I know a lot of hard-working people. Even, like, I'm not the only one who wake up at 3 a.m. and drive a couple hours to work and work in the hot sun all day and build solar projects or build whatever, A lot of people are working hard, and a lot of us even come home and try to build business like me. So work isn't the problem. Hard work isn't the problem. We don't believe that it's impossible because it's going to be hard work. I think we hesitate. It's just this question that's about, like, why do we hesitate for what we want? Because I was watching this video at lunch. Myron Golden, he got a video on his YouTube channel. What if failure was impossible for you? I got my notes right here. It's like, what if failure, what would you do if failure was impossible for you? Like, what would you do? And I'm like, dang, I had to grab my notebook and write some notes because it was just one thought after another. Because if I really, like, what if I'm really not afraid of failing, right? It's like, what if I'm afraid of believing I'm capable of something bigger? You gotta be afraid of really believing that you're capable of something bigger, because if you really believed you couldn't fail, you would be moving faster. I would have been moving faster if I really believed. I would have been taking bigger swing. I would have stopped waiting until I felt ready. So that whole question just changed something inside of me, and it showed me that everything really begins within, begins what you believe is possible. Before the business exists, you got to believe it's possible. Before the money exists, you got to believe it's possible. Before opportunities show up, there is a belief, right? So every decision I make grows out of whatever I believe about myself. If I believe I'm stuck, I'll keep making decisions that keep me stuck, right? If I believe I'm becoming a builder, right? A creator, a leader, right? I'll make decisions aligned with that. But if I just keep thinking I'm a worker, I'll make decisions aligned with that. Your actions begin changing way before circumstances begin because of what you believe about yourself, right? So one thing I wrote in my notebook is, the notes from the video today was, focus on lack perpetuates lack. So instead of focusing on everything I don't have, I'm choosing to focus on the assignment I do have. I still have a full-time job. I still have responsibilities, but I'm no longer seeing those as obstacles, right? I'm seeing them as resources, right? The job is here to fund the dream, right? The discipline builds the future. The focus, the discipline is building the future. Every day becomes another brick you're layering. Every day layering another brick for my foundation. So here's what I'm doing today. This is what I'm doing today. I'm writing one question at the top of my notebook. Well, I had to make a new page, right? What would I do if I believe failure wasn't deciding my future? Then I'm making one decision from that place. I'm not trying to make 10 different choices. I believe in the rule of one, the power of one, right? So just one decision from that one question. And I really challenge you. I want you to try this today too. Everything you catch yourself saying, every time you catch yourself saying, something, a belief or something, like I can't, or I'm not ready, or what if this don't work, or that's for them, that ain't for me, or just misaligned beliefs, I want you to ask this one question. What would I do? What would I do if failure wasn't the thing? What would I do if failure wasn't the thing making this decision? If failure wasn't an option, what would I do? Then take you one action. Not today. Take some action. Not tomorrow. Take some action today. What would you do if failure wasn't an option, right? If you're building something bigger than yourself, if you're trying to create more freedom, right? More purpose, if you're trying to create more alignment, welcome home. Welcome to Source Media, right? Source Supply Company. That's the brand we have here, because I'm not here pretending I already arrived, guys. I'm documenting what it actually looks like to build a new life, right? One belief, one action, one day at a time, man. And if you resonate with this is, something you're going to want to like and subscribe to. And, always remember, I want to leave you with this today. Build from within, and the world will eventually see what you have been building all along. Welcome to the channel, fam. Peace.